All right, what's up, everybody? I am Bryce LP here, and I'm a singer-songwriter from right here in the city of Detroit. And I wrote a really, really dope song, and I want to introduce you to the team that helped me put it all together. So let's first start off with Quentin, aka Q.
What up, though?
Next, we have Ashton.
What's the word?
Then we have Terrell.
Yeah, I'm doing.
So let's get into it.
You gonna tell us the name of the song, though?
Oh, yeah. So the name of the song is Go Together, right? That's the name of the song. So before we begin, I want to get into this signature cocktail. I don't know about you, but I really love a good drink. Like, I'm always down for a real good drink. So
you made this up yourself, this drink?
I made this up myself. And I'm lying. I stole this from...
Let's just say you made it up.
Right. Bring the spirit.
Yeah.
I made it up. So what it is it's ginger ale, it's apple juice, and Jack Daniels. So let's go ahead and bring those beverages in. So let's cheers once again to just being creative and challenging each other to be better and to grow in our craft, you know? I feel like that's what you guys have done for me. So cheers.
Yeah, always, brother. I've done a lot of work with y'all fellas in this last
you know?
Yeah, for real.
So first thing I want us to do is I want all of us to go around and kind of do like a rapid fire thing, right? Where we use a word to describe the song. It's no right or wrong word. First person who stops got to do another shot. We already did a shot.
What is happening?
We already did a shot.
Okay.
Is this what we doing?
The first person who hesitates, like, you gotta keep a tempo. Like, it don't have to be like
Tempo.
It don't have to be like.
Is it like
It don't have to be fast.
120?
It can be 120.
Are you sure?
Well, 60 is decent because that's
60 is
that's
fine.
heartbeat.
I'm gonna say a word that it.
You do 60.
Like,
But all I'm saying is, once you set the tone, once you set the tempo, do not slow it down, because if you can't think of a word to describe the vibe of this song, you're doing another shot.
I'll say first word, consistent.
Smooth. Crazy.
Jazzy.
Mysterious.
Blended.
Nice.
Is this the right?
You about to be
Man, I thought this was a podcast about music, about the song, and now it's something else. What is going on here?
You about to get to talking about your childhood.
Exactly. I'm like, my daddy left me when I was 3.
Oh man.
Man, no. Sorry, Dad, if you see this. You did leave me when I was 3. Say, wait a second. So why don't you tell, while you're over there looking for shots, why you go tell the people exactly what your role is, what you did in the song?
Well, for me, yeah, my name's Terrell, aka A Flat, stage name. I am a trumpet player. And for the song, you know, I laid the horn parts over it. If we sat down and listened to this song, I probably about 1,000,000 times before I even put anything down, because I wanted to get into the feeling of the song.
Mm.
And then, like, even my solo at the end, I finished, you know, the first portion of the song and the solo. I'm like, all right, let me pause. I'm upstairs, not the studio. You know, anything else, but listen to the song, came back, listen to it one time, was like, okay, this is what I feel.
That's dope. So you, I know this is your podcast, but just give me a second. So, you know what I'm saying? You just sit there for a second. So you actually did the arrangement to this, to the horn parts as well.
I did the arrangement. I did all the horn, trumpet, muted horn, everything.
What I feel like is so crazy about how talented you are is the version of the song that Ashton and I sent you. It wasn't the finished version. There were no background vocals on it. It was just, I don't even know if it was drums. I don't even know if you had done the drums yet.
No,
Like, you laid your trumpet down first,
yeah.
then he did the drums. But the way you bodied it was like crazy.
I believe it or not, to me it's easier to really put my feel on the song when it's not completely done.
Okay.
Because at that point I'll be able to be like, okay, I hear this here, instead of I hear this there, now I got to figure out how to put this under what's going on all the time. You know.
he is so talented. So we were in a rehearsal for a gig for Motown Museum.
Yeah.
And we were just running through. I can't even remember which song we were running through, but the way he sings through the trumpet is so crazy to me. Like he was doing runs on the trumpet, and I was like trying to see, like, can I do that? Can I run that fast? Like, okay, yes, man. I'm like, how is he doing it? It was just crazy. So I'm really, really glad that Ashton knows you because the fact that he connected us together, I couldn't have been happier. Like with the trumpet. I always felt like, especially because I'm a Kirk Franklin fan, I always feel like, and even Victoria Monet, horns always elevate your music. Live horns, it's always gonna elevate the song. So when he heard it and was like, "Oh yeah, we need to call A flat," I'm like, "Okay, well, what are we doing?" And I feel like we should keep going with that. So, Ashton, when you heard my scratch, my demo, how did you feel about it? And then how did you know when it needed to be great?
Before you even start, did we introduce this man? This man is the great producer.
I'll let you do it.
He's the producer of the record. And
he's the producer of producers.
He's the producer of producers, man. And me being a fellow producer, he's one of the only other producers in the city that I trust. So when I found out he was doing that, and it was just like, okay, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I already knew it was getting ready to be fired. You know, but anyway, the extraordinary. I just wanted the world to know.
Appreciate you, Q.
How cold you really are. Yeah. I'm gonna beat you one day, but you still cold.
He's coming for you, but in the meantime, I love that though, because that's what I'm saying. Like we challenge each other, you know?
Yeah.
Like we push each other, and it's like, oh wow, I didn't even hear that. I didn't even think of that chord progression.
Just hear me out. This is off subject, right?
Same
subject, but off subject.
It's you.
You ever like went to a session and like played somebody's stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, this is a demo I'm working on. They hit play. And then you got to go home and figure it out all the way over. That's why I stopped coming to the studio.
Oh, now he discouraged you.
I don't know. They're going to stop trying to one up me every time I play like 100 songs.
We do the same thing. We've always done this with each other. Like, we like go away from each other for like 6, 7 months, 8 months, come back, and it's just like, okay, I know he about to come with some fire. So it's just like, who's going to play something first and make the other one leave and like go back to the shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's all a friendly competition. But it's no though.
That's important.
But anyway, back to you.
So like when you heard the song, like what did you feel about it, and how did you know, like where do I want to go from here?
So when I heard the record, you know, we had a few conversations about who you are, what it is you want to present, right? And the first thing I thought to myself when I heard the scratch was, I said, okay, cool. Who played it? And he was like, oh, I did. I'm like, all right, cool. So he knows how to play a key or 3. Yeah. Makes me happy. Makes my job less hard. So from there, I was just like, you know what? We need to like basically take what we have with this vocal and piano and just give it more texture and things to bring color to it. So I immediately, like, I hear horns, I hear drums. Then I had to go through like the synth selection part. But I figured bringing like more elements into the song to make the lyrics more expressive would work out best for the record. You know what I'm saying?
Because this was the first song that we did together.
Yeah.
Right? We've done how many songs now? 3, 4, 3?
Yeah.
3, and we like.
I'm not in front of the computer, so.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like we've done 3 songs together, and we're probably in the middle of a 4th song at this point. This was like our first record together. Like every layer that you added to the song, I was just like, wow, it was crazy. So now we're here at Quentin Denard. Now listen, Quentin has been a friend of mine since I was 20, I'm gonna say 21, 22. So I was like, so like 2012.
Yeah, I think so, 2012.
2012. And one thing I can say about Quentin, his vibe, his energy, it doesn't change. Like he's the same, and he continues to impress me, and he continues to level up in his craft. But you know how when people think like, oh, because I work with this artist, now you can't talk to me. Because I've done this and I've toured with this person, I'm not responding to your text. Quentin is not that guy. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that because he has accomplished so much in the industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He has a Grammy, not a Grammy, a Grammy. Like I'm saying, like that's crazy to me. So I don't remember how it came. Like whose idea was it to have you come and do drums?
That's it.
Your
Yeah.
idea. That's because y'all. When I tell you, like I don't know, my ideas in my head, I have a hard time expanding them and seeing them bigger than they are when it dropped in me, and the way you just expanded the song and you brought Q on to do live drums. This is the first time I've ever had live instruments on any song. Like I've written and recorded. Yeah, I've written and recorded songs since I was like, I don't know, probably 21, 22. Like I've been writing and recording songs forever, but I'm just used to going to the house, getting in my, on my laptop, recording it down, laying down some vocals, some background vocals, and then just being done with it pretty much. And then moving on to the next idea that I have. And I think that this year, last year, really, it was about pushing and like, let's put these songs out. Like I really do want to do the songwriting thing, and I really do want to shop my music to other artists, and I really do want to link up with A&R. But in the meantime, in between some time, I'm about to put these songs out myself. Right. So anyway, I digress. You look like you about to say something. You know, you look like you got something to share.
Thousand things going on up here.
Okay, well, by all means, pick a few and share at any time.
Oh, no.
You good? Okay.
Total nonsense.
Got nonsense. Got it. So yeah, so that was me. So Q, you got on, you did live drums. I was in the studio with him while he did it, and I was just sitting outside the booth, looking in the window like a little kid, like he laying live drums on my song, yo.
I didn't know he laid the drums on it.
Yeah,
You need a day. Okay.
All right.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like a buried part of my past. It's not even really the past. It's just I was just focused on engineering and producing for so long. Everybody kind of just forgot I played drums. Bro, like that's my main instrument.
Wow.
So I can just I peek my head out every once in a while and get on something.
Yeah.
And people kind of find stuff about,
Yeah. It was dope. I feel like every layer of the song is so necessary. I can't imagine it. You know how you listen to a song, you're like, oh, it's too much going on. Like, wait a minute. I feel like every piece to this song is essential. So does anybody need a re-up for the drink?
Wait, you gotta tell us what the song is about.
I'm about to.
Oh, okay, because I'm waiting on that. Let's get to it.
Let me.
You didn't talk to us. We gotta talk to you.
Okay, the next thing I want to do is talk about where the song came from. This is where the song came from, y'all. Okay.
I feel like you single, well, we go together. So how would you feel about me telling people that I'm single because we go together? I'm not laughing.
Yeah. Hold on.
It ain't no hold on.
We go together now?
Real bad.
Whatever you say.
I like that.
That's
crazy.
where I got the song from, because I was
bad
just thinking
part.
like the real bad part.
Right.
Because they obviously have been spending enough time with each other for her. I mean, I don't know Carisha personally. I don't know. Yeah, I love City Girls. They're fine. But they obviously have been spending enough time together for her to deduct. We go together. So, but the way she kind of slid into like, how would you feel if I was going around telling people that I'm single? Because we actually go together. Like, this ain't that. Like, we're not cool. We're not friends. This is bigger. This is more than that. And I started to think about what it would be like to be in that kind of a position with somebody where you feel like y'all have a bigger relationship than you probably actually do. But I think for me, Carisha is very bold. And Carisha was very intentional about how she addressed it. I'm not that guy yet. I can be very bold, but I'm very, I don't want to say shy, but I'm an overthinker for sure. And I will think myself out of a conversation. because I will think about what I want to say to you and I'll assume your response before I even talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
So
You do it in the studio too.
I do that in the studio every day, every session. And I'm getting better. Am I getting better?
No,
No.
Maybe next song I'll get better.
this ain't about the song. You personally are just like that.
Just like
That's
that.
who you are as a person. You overthink.
I'm an overthinker. I don't know how to stop doing it because I don't always even know when I do.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the reality. But I think I took Carisha's conversation and her approach to the conversation and put it in how I feel. Like I feel like I don't want to say too much. I don't want to go too far.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to make you uncomfortable. But golly, we go together.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like so. What I want to kind of talk about next is like, for me as a songwriting, you can't just say verbatim what you think and feel in a song. I think there are certain songs that you can do it and that it's been done and they got away with it. Like this song ain't going nowhere. As long as we live, this song ain't going nowhere. Just turn around now, you're not welcome anymore. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have changed. Like it's so literal, but it works.
Right.
We're always gonna know that song. We're always gonna dance and sing it. We're gonna be 80 on a cruise ship dancing to that song. You know what I'm saying?
That was a real thought.
But I say that because that's when I do cruises, that's what we do. We're maybe 80-year-old. But like I try to be a little bit more clever in the way that I say. So in the beginning of the song, when I say you and me, we go back, Legos, Chuck E. Cheese. What I was trying to figure out was how can I express to the listener we have history.
Mm-hmm.
This didn't just start. This isn't like first day of school. Ooh, who is that? Oh, I got a crush.
Mm-hmm.
No, this isn't that. This is a relationship that has been established and developed over time.
Mm-hmm.
Like they know me and I know them. So that's where the whole you and me, we go back, Legos, Chuck E. Cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Homies, you know me, like ABCs.
Mm-hmm.
It's so easy to be myself around you. Right. That's where that part came from. The pre-hook is the second chunk that I want to kind of talk about a little bit. The pre-hook came to me first. After I listened to this and watched Carisha's podcast, the first thing that came to me was, I don't want to say too much, go too far. Because I started thinking about like, okay, well, if you're in Carisha's shoes, but you're self-conscious or you are an overthinker like I am, what don't you want to happen? Mm-hmm. And I'm like tensing up, like, ooh, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to go too far. I don't want to get too close. Mm-hmm. I don't want to do the most. And I was like, dang, this rhyming. And then that melody started playing in my head first. The pre-hook came first. And I didn't really know what part of the song I was hearing in my mind, but I was like, I need to find, where's my phone? Where's my phone? I think I was doing laundry. I was like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? I need to sing it. And the first thing that came out was, I don't want to say too much, go too far, do the most, get too close, stay too long, scare you up, mess things up. I don't want to lose your trust, cause like, why wouldn't I want to do that? Because we're friends. Mm-hmm. Well, to you, we're just friends. And then I was like, okay, I kind of stayed in this melody pocket too long. I've just did like I just did the same thing. I need to come out of this melody pocket. Mm-hmm. So where do I want to go? We go together in my mind. Mm-hmm. Like let's throw an octave in there just to like spice it up.
Right.
So that's kind of how the song came about. Like that's where it started. It started with that pre-hook and me listening to her kind of like express like we got a problem. Let's have a conversation and let's post it on YouTube for millions of people to see because obviously her podcast is way bigger than mine.
So the real question is,
how
many times have you been in this situation?
I was
Wow.
just about to ask that. Like,
Are you
have
serious?
you ever said too much or said
Yeah.
too early? You
Put
know?
that pinky away.
Wow.
Answer the question.
Liquid courage right now.
Well,
We go together. We go together. We go together. We go together.